Hello?
Hello, this is Jay
Hey.
Magicus.
Yeah, this is Magicus.
What's
man.
up,
What's going on,
Jay?
brother?
How you doing? I want to welcome you to the Freestyle Madness Network, also Freestyle Mania Brazil. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Chilling out here with my friends at the Inconvenience, hanging out with these guys while they're working with my tracks here.
Oh, that is great. That is great, man. So you have a lot of new projects going on, huh?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been blessed, from everybody. They've been really supporting my music, especially Brazil. You guys, especially, man. Your show is always hot. I'm always listening to it. Matter of fact, I got you guys on right now. You guys are the bomb.
and where are you coming from, Magicus?
United States, Astoria, Queens.
Astoria, Queens, New York. All right. That is awesome. My first thing for you, Magicus, how do you start? How do you get into this music business?
Well, I got into this music business because I never start when I first started. It was almost 3 years ago. I was in a club. I never wrote anything. Never was into music. But what happened was that at the time I was watching some artists perform. I liked what they were doing, and but at the same time they weren't that good. And I was like complaining to a bouncer that I like to be better actors. That's just me. I just was just horsing around. But then somebody said, if you think you can do better than they can, well, don't you try it? And it started from there, and I started meeting people, writing my lyrics, writing my tracks. At first, like every other artist, people didn't really, took me seriously, or they didn't really want to hear me because they didn't know me.
Right.
But once I started performing and they started seeing that I was bringing quality freestyle to the genre, they started, giving me a chance.
Right. And that's awesome. You coming from New York, you got yourself inspired and pushed yourself to do this stuff music. And then you're also a traveler too, right? You've been traveling all over the world.
Yeah, I got lucky. Like I said, once I started getting to the freestyle genre, I started competing in a lot of contests. I ended up on a show called Best New Talent, which they paid and took me out to Los Angeles,
right,
where I came in the semifinals, actually using a freestyle track as well as Latin in the Latin division. But I was also doing freestyle. And somehow they love freestyle there too, and they were mostly Americans.
Right.
And I got to the semifinals, and then from there, I got my agent Cheryl Peterson, who started booking me abroad, and that's when I started going abroad and doing shows all over. All over Europe and Mexico. It's been a hell of a ride. That's why I got.
Wow, that's awesome, man. You're a solo artist, correct?
Yes, I'm a solo artist.
Have you worked with any other artists?
Well, I've worked. I used to work for a short time with Jay Cayugan from the Nasty Boys.
Okay.
I worked with him. We worked on one project together. I've done backups also, like performing with like Johnny O's band. But right now, I can't let the cat out the bag. But there's a certain female freestyle artist that she's pretty well known that we're working on to do a duet together, but I can't release it now because they're not allowing me to.
Right. No, that's awesome, man.
It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a very big surprise.
I know. I seen it. You had a song that called Doggy Style. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, man.
I haven't heard it yet, but I seen it, but I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, Doggy Style. It's a house track. It's like a very fast house beat track.
Right.
It's just messing around, like how guys react in the club.
Right.
They see a girl, and when the girls are doing reggaeton or whatever, how they get down and stuff like that.
Right.
It's more of a fun track.
Yeah, it's crazy because I know you also we did a track called Fly Tetas. That was a nice track. It's crazy too.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's hilarious because I perform that track all over, like in the States.
Right.
And when people hear that track, usually you would think there's something like that where like flip people out. They love it. They have because they listen to it. Because fans, they listen. People don't give fans as much credit as they should. They hear everything.
Right.
People think they only listen to beats, but they hear the lyrics and they really have a good time with it. I even have people singing it along with me in the club.
Oh wow.
They love it.
That's
it's
awesome.
hilarious.
That is awesome.
I even had a guy come up to me and said, "Listen, man, I love your song because your song reminds me of my wife. Every time I look at her, I think of your song." I'm like, "Hey, that's a good
that's
thing,
awesome.
I
Right?
said, "Hey, she looks good too, you know."
Hey, if it works for you, hey, why not, right?
Why not, right? I'm helping marriages everywhere. What can I tell you?
Tell you. I know I recently heard a remake of Maria from TKA song. That joint was hot.
Oh, the drug dealer.
They're talking about I'm the
Yeah.
drug dealer. I like that, John.
Yeah, that song. Let me tell you, that song has become a cult classic down here.
Right.
They play it all over because people love that song, Maria. Even I do too. That it was just us in the studio
Right.
thinking like, damn man, no one has never like answered to that song.
Right.
That's such a hot track. And the thing is, if you listen to the TKA track, that's a story.
Right.
About, it's a story. It's not just a song. It's a story. So you know what? We never got this guy's version to it. Like what's his take on what happened?
Right. What's his side of the story? Right. There's two sides of every story.
We only know about the girl. We know about the guy who's mad. The drug dealer thinks that the guy's all this.
Right.
But then when we started playing, like, we got our own story here to do. So we wrote it up. We did it, and forget it. KL heard it. He likes it.
Right.
From TK. And matter of fact, I did a show with him last week.
Oh, okay.
We did a big benefit down in Brooklyn, and we're cool with it. He likes it too, and a lot of fans love that song.
Wow,
I mean, they would love I would love one day to be able to do, because the way I wrote it, it's a way in which him and I can actually get on stage and answer each other at the same time.
Right.
It would be awesome if one day we can work out a deal where we can actually do it at the same time, where he could be the guy and I could be the drug dealer. We're going back and forth.
He sings that song and boom, you come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That will be great, man. That's gonna be another project to convince.
Exactly. I'm hoping.
I think it'll be great.
Yeah, I think so too, I mean. And like I said, Freestyle has its classics. It's always good to do every now and then, not on everything, but every now and then, give it, if you can answer something, give it a twist to make it hotter. Right. Hey, by all means, man. Yeah, all music at the end.
Yeah, that's true. There's like certain songs that you could like change up and hook it up and give the answers, or not maybe change it with a different style and give it a more deeper flavor. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what that song does. You should see how the people react when, let's say they're playing, because what they do when, like they said, they're playing the song, his song, the original, and all of a sudden they'll throw in right after the mix mine. I mean, people go crazy because like, wow, here we got both answers, and they enjoy it.
That is awesome. Now, Magic, so where you go from here? Like, what's your future goals now in this industry?
Well, my future goal is I'm going to be the first to say it. I'm going to bring freestyle mainstream. I mean, freestyle has been in the back burner for a long time. Wow. And I believe that freestyle has a big market.
Right.
Just, we have enough fans, and our music is good enough to bring new fans into the picture. We just got to put ourselves in a position where we are with the elite. Like, if you look at my page, you see me, I'm performing, and not only do I perform my freestyle and all that, but I'm also dealing with a lot of companies and people that are really out there mainstream, like WWE. I work with Mob Candy magazine. I work with anybody that is mainstream, and I try to bring our music to the mainstream people that are actually captains of industry.
Right, because
that's the only way to do it.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but
okay.
not only that you sing, but you also acting a little bit. Knowing more people are listening to the music. They're like, wow.
Exactly.
And there might be people that never heard of freestyle dance music before.
Yeah, you want to hear the most funniest thing? You ever heard of the WWE wrestler Matt Hardy?
Right.
I let him hear some freestyle, and he liked it.
Oh, wow.
This is a WWE superstar. This is a guy who's never had any contact with what we do. And that goes to show you, when people hear our stuff, they're like, wow, what's that? And no one ever knows. And through my movies, through everything I do, I incorporate the freestyle in there. I throw in, I got another movie that we're working on. I'm going to be throwing in my freestyle into the soundtrack. Because those are the things that you have to do. And it can't be, the only ones that can make this happen are the artists. You know, because
Wow.
a lot of promoters, you know, they're holding back on their money and stuff like that. So we have to make it happen.
Right.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm definitely gonna make it for everybody.
Right. We all got to work together as a team, you know, to pursue
You guys
this
are
music
doing your
forward.
part
So,
in the radio station. I applaud you guys out there.
oh man, we try our best to bring it out. I try my
Now,
best
you
to.
succeed, brother.
I try, you know what? I try my best, you know, if I can, if they agree to get artists and do interviews, because I want the fans to hear, you know, their side of the story. You know, what the artist is doing, how they're doing, and what's their future goals. That's very important for me.
Yeah, and I am looking, and I am working hard. I want to get myself out there to Brazil to give them a flavor of what I do. You know, and I definitely want to meet everybody, man. Cause I applaud everything you guys are doing out there, man. I'm always hitting you guys, letting people know about you guys. Cause you guys, I've heard, I've looked at your website, see how the people write. You guys are you guys are actually a backbone to freestyle too. Just that people don't know yet, but they're gonna soon find out.
Freestyle Money of Brazil is a little bit crazy, and you also got the Freestyle Madness Network too, that's moving up with a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
Madness Network, you know, we play the freestyle, and we also mix it up a little bit. So we try to always we always try to mix it up. You know, we'll play freestyle, we'll mix it up with maybe a little bit of reggaeton or merengue or something, and back to freestyle. That way, they can keep we keep the freestyle
it's all
flavor.
in the same family, man.
Yeah, it's all the same family. But we always keep that freestyle in there. You know what I mean? Letting them know that it's here to stay, and also, you know, not only we play different styles of music, but we are a station that will provide a freestyle for you and hook it up. You know, that people, fans that love it, that love the music of dance music.
Exactly. You know, music is life, man, and freestyle brings it hard.
Wow. Any last words for any of your fans out there?
Yeah. If anybody from Brazil is hearing me now, I'm a very approachable artist. You can always feel free to write me, email me. On my Facebook, I will definitely. If sometimes it takes me a while because I write to I'm one of the few artists. I don't know if others do, but I don't have no one doing my page. I do it by myself, and I write to people everywhere. Sometimes it takes me to 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh wow!
And I mean, I write to Europe, and Europe is a 6-hour difference. I write to anybody. If you want autograph anything, just hit me up. Because without you guys, I'm nobody. And that's the way it is.
That's true.
I look at it straight up.
That's true about the fans,
I thank all of you.
Well, Magicus, we thank you too. I thank you very much for coming to do this interview here on the Freestyle Madness Network, also on Freestyle Money of Brazil, 2 online stations. That way they could hear both sides. Madness Network is coming out from Philadelphia, to let you know.
Okay.
Okay, that's the Freestyle Madness Network, and then you got Money of Brazil from Brazil. So it's like 2 online stations are running. So. A lot of love from Brazil, and a lot of love from Philadelphia.
Thanks, man. Thanks. God bless all of you.
God bless you, and then thank you again, Magicus.
Anytime. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, bye-bye. That was Jay Magicus live here on the Freestyle Madness Network and Freestyle Mania Brazil. This is your host, DJ Cayugan.